Alright, we are back once again. Part 2 of Black Women and Plastic Surgery. And by the way, before I continue, these videos are not to disfame anyone's name or put anyone's name in the mud. This is just my opinions. This is not anything that's certified fact, so please, no celebrities try and come at me. Please do not come at me. I'm just putting out my opinions, which are probably more leaning towards fact, but they might not 100% be true. So just want to put that out there. Now continuing back, as we see here, we have Kimura, beautiful Kimura. Now I was getting ready to say, I think she's had some work done too, which you can't really tell from this picture. A little bit, but yeah, man, this is 95% of black women in Hollywood have these nose jobs. And we got Leona Lewis, as we can see, she's definitely had something done. It looks a little bit different when you look at it from here to here. We already talked about Carrie already. Let's see who else we got. Okay, here's Angelina. Okay, so she has had some work done. Her nose was a little bit fatter, and they kind of slimmed it down a little bit. They gave her a little bit something different. Okay, and our I think I found the name of the surgery. What is the name of the surgery at? I think they call it rhinoplasty. If I'm not mistaken, I guess that's the name of the surgery. But they do these surgeries, man. I think it's probably the most popular surgery, man, in Hollywood, man. As it pertains to women. Now look at this. We got Kourtney Kardashian. She has some work done. So now it's a little bit bigger. They slimmed it down. So I mean, this is just. It's all through Hollywood, man. All through just, Then we got Latoya Jackson. Now, of course, we know all the Jacksons have had multiple surgeries on their face. I mean, it's just, it doesn't take a genius to see, And they have, I think it's safe to say, they have gone overboard with their surgery. Here's a little Salma. I was actually surprised when I found out Salma had some work, because I thought she was original. But she had a little bit of work. You almost can't really tell. But she had a little bit of work done. A little bit. Not that much. But yeah, man, this is something that's just, I tell you, man. Now, oh yeah, here's Lil' Kim. Now, a lot of people used to like how Lil' Kim looked. I don't know about me. She was alright. But, Lil' Kim looks completely different. Her whole everything is different about Lil' Kim. She's had multiple surgeries. And if you look at the side-by-side pictures, it's not hard to see. Here's my baby Nikki. Yeah, Nikki has had multiple surgeries. But the funny thing about Nikki is that it doesn't look overboard when you look at Nikki. This is just a little face. She's had a little nose job done, and I think she's had her eyes done too. If you look at her, this is not the most recent picture, but if you look at her eyes have a slant. I think she got her eyes slanted surgically. But with Nikki, she's had a lot of surgery, but you can't really tell by looking at her. This is not the most recent picture. You can't really tell by looking at her. Now the body-wise, you can tell by the body. She's had the ass and the titties and all that, but just looking at the face, I'm more focused on the face right now. Her face doesn't really look like she's had that much, except for maybe this. And now we got Vivica Fox. And see, I really hate when I look at Vivica Fox, man, because she was a very, very beautiful lady back in the 90s. And when I look at her now, celebrityplasticsurgery.tv. I mean, she's had multiple surgeries on her face, man, and I mean, she doesn't look bad now, but she doesn't look as nearly as cute as she used to look. She was a very, very cute lady, man, and now she just looks totally it just looks plastic now. When you look at Vivica's face, it just doesn't look realistic anymore. And you know, it's just, I don't get it, man. You know, like I say, you know, maybe it's just the pressure of Hollywood, man. You know, I mean, I'll tell you, man. It's just. Where's what's her face at? Trying to find. Yeah, man, I tell you, this plastic surgery, man. And of course, we already know Beyonce. She's had surgery done on her face. Yeah, Anne Marie, I think this is one I really wanted to get on. Anne Marie looks a lot different now. You know, when I look at this picture right here, you know, she's definitely had the nose done. I think she even might have had her eyes done too, because Anne Marie, she's got that part. She's part Asian, and so I think Anne Marie's had a lot of stuff done, man. And Jessica White. Jessica White definitely had a nose job. She was cute back then, very cute, and now she got the little nose job. I think she may have even had her eyes done too. I think these women, they be having their eyes done too, because their eyes be looking like they slanted like naturally. And I mean, I've seen women with naturally slanted eyes, but it's a very rare trait. Most women don't have that, but I'm seeing a lot of these celebrities, like with the black girls, like it's like they're getting their eyes slanted or something. It's interesting, man. You know. But yeah, let's get back to Anne Marie. I don't know who this sexy thing is, but definitely you can see she's had some stuff done. I mean, it's just something that's just so, and it's just, but you know, and it's not the most horrible thing in the world, but it's just, you think this is how these people really look, and when you look at how they used to look, okay, here's Rihanna, so she got a nose job, you know, and see, even with Rihanna, I can't really tell, because it just, you can tell a little bit, but I tell you, man, it's just these surgeries, man, in Hollywood, man, it's just, I tell you the truth, man, it's you know what, I'm more leaning towards 98%, man. I mean, it's almost all of them, man. And like I say, they're not drastic surgeries, man, but I want to see somebody I want to go back to the days when you looked at somebody, that's how they looked, you know. No surgery, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you look at people now in Hollywood and you don't know what you're looking at, because everybody's having surgery, man. But I tell you the truth, man. Let me look at Anne Marie real quick, because Anne Marie. She's had a lot of stuff done, man. I really believe Anne Marie. She's had a lot of work done. Even some bleaching. I think she's even been bleaching. Let's see. Here's a perfect picture. She definitely had that nose job. What a lot of people don't realize is that Asians, they have wider noses too. And see, she has that part. I think she's part Korean or something like that. But you know, and she was a pretty lady back then. But it's just, you know, it's just, you just don't know who you're looking at anymore. With these celebrities, you don't know who you're looking at, man. It's just, I tell you, man, it's just, what are you supposed to